Hi, I'm going to read 3 poems as a kind of send off for Texas. Not really as a goodbye, but as I don't know, so long for now. First poem is by Eileen Myles from their book I Must Be Living Twice. Speaks a little more broadly about Texas and kind of Texas from an outsider point of view. Then I'll read a poem by Ching-In Chen from Of Texas, a lease agreement publication from last year about Huntsville, where I lived for my first 2 years in Texas. And then I will read a poem that I wrote about West Texas, and specifically about Lubbock. Texas. I'm nearly crying for it. Looking at a large colored map on his wall, poor Texas, looking big as life and dying to secede. Mama, did Annie Oakley ever cry? Or, Mother, is it true she couldn't cry, that's why she could shoot so well? Oh, Mama, I tried to cry, sitting here looking at Texas across the face of the map, so big and so lonely. I just want to get a BB gun and shoot that fucking state to bits. A score for a prison town. Calculate cubic feet of occupied jail space within the geographic boundaries. Use this number and make an equal amount of hard points on a white wall surface with graphite. If not, what is the number of innocent project exonerees by DNA? Substitute this number for hard points on an impervious floor, like a dance hall. How much accumulated time is left on the clock by prisoners in said jailed space? Approximate to your best ability. Use this number to make an equal amount of origami cranes. Using string or thread, attach them to the hard points. If not, make a ritual for the free hashtag San Antonio 4. May they be healthy, safe, happy, and whole. Actualize this chant and attach them to each of the hard points. The dollar amount that the prison administration makes over the course of a year. Approximate and subtract this amount in the number of cuts to the cranes you make. Leave the cuts littered on the floor. If not, count the number of minutes you can listen in one sitting to The Innocents, and non-traditional music and performance art duo using cardboard boxes, books, and rocks to create music focusing on wrongfully convicted prisoners. For each minute, scatter the same number of grains of rice on the floor, hoping to induce a scattering sound. A ritual for the executed in the last year. Say their names. Make a cut. Say their names, a ritual for the exonerated in the last year. Say their names. The observed world, light reflected off of power lines, dust clouds. Bill says sandy grays. Barbara guessed, June. We've agreed that the sky is blue today, in a passive-aggressive way. You could say that, smiles, turns head away. West Texas is a child's drawing with the sky at the top, the ground at the bottom, everything existing in between. This color is a cool gray. This is a warm gray. Wind between window glass and frame.